So in a lot of my videos, you see me going on great adventures, seeing beautiful, awesome things. But you know what? With you and your happiness on one side of the coin, what about the other side of the coin? Unhappiness. That's something that I don't talk about a lot on my channel. My challenges, my personal struggles. And today we're going to get into that a little bit. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this video on YouTube or not. I'm still undecided. It's the 1st of August, and I've hit a point where I got to change my life a little bit. So that's where I'm thinking through things right now. But we're all in the same boat. On our adventures and travel and road to happiness, we're all gonna face challenges. Money issues, health problems, relationship struggles. We're all gonna go through it. It's inevitable. And you know what? Sometimes that's a good thing. Because sometimes we just have to see unhappiness to realize what happiness really looks like, what it really feels like. For instance, maybe that relationship didn't work out for us. We're unhappy with it. Well, some of us may be quite freaking miserable. And then we go through a miserable breakup and we're alone for a year or 2 or 3 or whatever. And then we find somebody and it's magical. We spend the rest of their lives with them and it's awesome. And we went through that situation of unhappiness to find out what that little bit of heaven, that little piece of happiness is truly, what it truly feels like. Oh yeah, still finding a little bit of beauty here and there, a little bit of awesomeness. But in order to realize this relaxed state of awesomeness, I have to face my own challenges. And right now, that is my work. The job that I do, the shift that I work. It's not freaking easy. It's difficult. I've been doing graveyard shifts for the past 4.5 years. And I think it's come to the end of the road. I've asked to transfer to day shift since March, and now it's August, so it's been a while. And there's been no progress on that. So it's time for me, I think, to give up the ghost. It's stressful for me. And yet I can tell you this. What I am night supervisor, team leader at Home Depot for the night shift freight team. That's unloading the trailers, putting stock all away, unloading trailers, all of that type of stuff. It's a lot of work. Every night we can have anywhere from 10 workers to 22, I think was the maximum that we had at most times. That's a lot of stress, looking after that many people, making sure they have that much, they're doing that, making sure they're doing their work and that we have enough work to cover them. But there's no shortage of work when you're selling $300,000 worth of stock every day. This time of Corona, holy shit, our business has increased 30%. Do you think they increased the staff 30%? No, they've actually cut back hours. So it's a lot of stress on us. We do have an operations manager who works nights also, but you know what? He's on stress leave. He disappeared. Let's just put it that way. He hasn't been here for a couple of weeks, so that's putting the stress on the rest of our work night crew. Because it's more for me to do, more responsibility on my end. So now, I've had enough. I can't take it either. Hold on. And on top of things, there's the added stress. Don't hit your head, you'll have even more stress. Stress head. There's the added stress of working graveyard shifts in that you're always tired in the day. You don't get proper sleep in the day. Sometimes I'll sleep in the morning. Sometimes I'll sleep more in the afternoon. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'll sleep the whole freaking day away. I'll get home at 7:38 in the morning and I don't wake up till 6, 7 at night. And then I gotta go to work again at 8:30? Oh no, 8:15, sorry. Wow, another beautiful spot. Look at that. Sorry as I get sidetracked. So, my body is just sore, completely sore and drained from working this crazy ass shift. So I think, yeah, and I'm saying all this is because when I'm off traveling, seeing all the beautiful things that you guys see, that I videotape, all the car camping, all the going to the islands around here, to the waterfront, or something as simple as sitting on the beachfront, ocean front, or spending the day paddling on the ocean on a paddleboard. That's when I realized that, you know what? This is true happiness. Time to chill out, enjoy the small moments. Just like the place I'm at now. This is a salmon spawning ground. It's a freaking awesome, quiet little place. This is a 5-minute walk away from my house. And you know what? It's a something simple where you can just chill out and enjoy. Look, it's like a private little beach. You could probably come cool off here in the summer. Wow, this is actually a good find, a good spot. Just have to be careful, don't spook the salmon. In the fall and the winter, they swim up here. So, and look at this, somebody has a hummingbird feeder here. What a great idea. What, somebody is freaking awesome right there. I talk about awesomeness, that is it. That's the same feeder that I got, dollar store feeder. And like I previously said, there's always two sides of the coin. Sometimes we have to do the things we don't like to realize that we're doing the things we do like. Look at this, even the dog is trying to search and find happiness. He's either digging up for a stick to chase or a ball, or maybe he smells food. So another example of that is dance. You know what? I used to hate dance. I think it was stupid. I would never catch myself looking like a fool, like an idiot or whatever. I don't want to be seen on the dance floor. And then one day I thought I'd try it out because a friend of mine was taking lessons. I thought maybe if I take a lesson or two, maybe I'll have confidence to do this dance thing. Well, lo and behold, I didn't think I would like it. I didn't imagine myself being addicted to it like I was for many years. And in some ways I'm not addicted to it anymore, but I still truly love it. And me and my little partner in crime, we still, me personally, I've done this since 2002. So it's been almost 20 years that I've been doing that. Amazing. But it took me all my life, the previous 30 years of going through that, to realize that little bit of happiness and joy that it brought to my life. Anyhow, Chuck, no more blah blah blah. Let's end it. You know, actually, I don't know where I'm going. See? I'm on a journey. I'm trying to find out where the hell this trail goes. I'll probably get lost here in the bush, but you know what? That's okay. It's a part of the adventure, getting lost too. But that's a different story for a different time. You know, in Buddhism, it's one of the you can say that word, get it out, don't worry. Four noble truths. One of them is suffering. And once we realize that we will have suffering in our life, and go through suffering, especially if I fall over and hit my head on the rock, there will be a lot of suffering. But once we realize that there is suffering, and we go through suffering, it makes our journey a little easier. It makes our lives a little bit easier. And then we can realize that, hey, after the suffering, there's beauty. Look at, we have to go through a little bit of suffering to find a little piece of, a little slice of beauty, a little slice of awesomeness. And look at, I found it. Wow. Great salmon at work. Anyhow, yeah, blah blah blah. Like I say, I'm going off on so many tangents. I don't even know where I'm going now. Because I got two scenes running through my head right now. 2 videos. One is thinking of my subject, and the other is trying to take in this. So it's a little difficult for me to concentrate, as you can understand, when you find a little bit of happiness. But doesn't that fit today's story? Running into something like this. Hell yeah! Okay, no more blah blah blah. We'll end it. Thanks muchly, as always, for watching and listening to me blah 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 and get lost wherever I am. I know I'm close to... Oh, look at that. There's a trail. I gotta go get some shopping in. Camera's going whichever direction, so I'm sorry about that substandardness. So my friends, hey, you know what? Thanks a lot. We'll see what maps out in the next week or 2 or end of the month. And now that we found our road back to happiness, back to shopping and home, we're safe and sound, da da da. Didn't get eaten by a bear or a coyote. Hey, cheers my friends. Keep staying awesome. Keep enjoying your own road to happiness, even when you have a little bit of unhappiness. And we'll see you next time. Cheers my friends.